Welcome, Internet Nomad. Today I'm sharing my thoughts about a core game in memory for me. This is a game tale on New Super Mario Bros. Okay, so in a previous video, I mentioned I only really played the 3D Marios growing up. This isn't entirely true. I should have said I never played the NES games. I never liked the NES games as much. They were fun, but I grew up with better games in my opinion. Handheld Mario, I played Super Mario Bros. 2, the advanced version, on GBA. One day I want to beat Super Mario Bros. 2, because I would only play the first two worlds. I also fully beat Yoshi's Island on GBA, but that is a game tale for a different time. I want to talk about New Super Mario Bros. My sister was given a Nintendo DS, and with the system she had Nintendogs and New Super Mario Bros. Since Nintendogs only had one file, I would not play that game as much as it was her dogs. I would play Mario so much more instead. There were 3 files, so I shared one with my younger brother. I would play this game constantly. This game would be the first 2D Mario that really clicked with me. Next Christmas, I got my own DS Lite. I would play hours of New Super Mario Bros. I tried to get all the secrets and coins. I remember figuring out how to get the secret worlds. No internet was needed for this 10-year-old. Beating the bosses Mini Mario was fun. I remember how tense those fights were. One misstep and I would lose a life. I would usually play as Luigi after beating the game and learning that cheat code. I always liked Luigi a great deal. This was only the second game I could play as him. I didn't like him in Super Mario Bros. 2. I would main Toad and wouldn't get far because Toad isn't great for many levels. I love fighting Bowser Jr. After playing Super Mario Sunshine, I really liked Bowser Jr. as a bad guy. I liked that the mini castles had different elements where you would fight Bowser Jr. I also liked how Mario was chasing Bowser Jr. It wouldn't make sense going from world to world if the chance of saving Peach was 0. The whole your princess is in another castle was silly in Super Mario Bros. NES. I really liked how they used the mini-map to tell the story of chasing Bowser Jr. through the worlds. The bosses were great. They were challenging, yet not too hard for young kids. I think the real challenge was finding secrets and gold coins. I would unlock many of the cannons, but not use them. I wanted to play everything. Tracks with a fork in the road, I would play both. Like Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz would say, people do go both ways. This being the first New Super Mario Bros. Game really helped my memories with the game. I didn't find the worlds boring, unlike later entries. When I got a Wii U, Switch, and Nintendo 3DS, I never returned to the New Super Mario Bros. Series. I had fun with Wii and DS that I didn't want to replay a similar game. I never had fatigue like other people because I never played the late entries. The mini games were amazing. When I got my own DS, my brother and sister would play mini games with me. They weren't all winners. I'm mainly talking about Yoshi's Pick and Flower game, which I think was a game of chance. Also, some mini games I never learned how to play as a kid. Puzzle Panel was one which, while making the game tale, I learned how to play. One of my favorites was the coin game with Wario. I would spend hours watching the coins fall and using different methods to keep track of them all. Another favorite was Spot the Character game. I spent so much time trying to beat my family's high score. I've wanted to replay these minigames, so one day I might return to this game and give them one more playthrough. I want to see if my skills are still there. I played the Mario vs. Luigi game a couple times as a kid. That game is surprisingly good. I remember chasing stars as my brother and I would have fun. Back to the main game. I love the haunted house levels. I remember getting lost in them for a couple of days. I would save up coins to get alternate levels. I liked how after beating the game, the toad houses would come back after using them. I would get a giant mushroom and test how good it was in levels where I shouldn't be able to have it. This would become my first DS game I would beat. Also the first 2D Mario game I would beat as well. I would beat Yoshi's Island on my DS because the screen was better than the OG GBA. Power-ups are something I always like in Mario games. I absolutely love the mini mushroom and blue shell. The giant mushroom was fun on some days. I would replay the first level so many times. I miss the time before tutorials where games expected you to learn through the manual and a carefully planned opening level. 2D Mario is a series that I would love to delve deeper into. I am now playing Mario Wonder and having a blast. This year is my year of nostalgia, so I'm talking about childhood favorites. This allows me to play so many more games on the side. Next year I'm going to call it my year of backlog. I will be making game tales on different games I played during 2025 and the year before. I am planning on making a Mario Odyssey video next year, and I'm aiming to make a Mario Wonder episode 2 if I beat the game in time. New Super Mario Bros. May inspire me to play the Switch version sometime. That probably won't happen anytime soon, since I'm more into Wonder. I heard great things about the Luigi DLC for the game, but that didn't sell me on the game. That's my game tale on New Super Mario Bros. Farewell, Internet Nomad.